Okay, is there like beams of light going across the screen? Because there is on my screen. I tried wiping the camera off, but oh shit. I forgot I dropped my phone and cracked it, and the crack goes right across the camera. Can you see it on the television screen, that stripe of light? I mean, it doesn't matter. We're stuck with it either way, but I'm just curious if y'all can see it like I can. Like if I turn away from the light, it's not as bad, but if I'm pointing towards those lights, the light is streaking. Can y'all see it? Let's see what y'all saying. Yeah, but it's not too bad. Yeah, if I turn the camera away from, well, now you can see it off those lights. I didn't even know that happened. I dropped my phone, my new phone, and cracked it. Anyway, that's what we got, guys. So I got a little bit to do tonight. I've got the heat treat oven fired up. It's already 775 degrees because I've got I got a few more of these clip points I got to get cut out. I've got other stuff to work on too, but I'm going to try to multitask tonight. So yeah, I'm fitting to fire the grinder up and get these ground out while that's heating up. And then I got some knives that need some scale work. So maybe we'll get some stuff done tonight. I don't know how long I'll be able to work, guys. I'm still hobbling pretty bad. But it is what it is. Maybe I turned that the wrong spot. That seems to be better. That's pointing towards the grinder, so maybe that'll make those streaks go away some. Hunting out of the glove. That's really all this channel's about. If you've never been here before, it's just an old man walking around his shop trying to figure out what he did with shit. So, if you don't like that, saying you should clean the gum off the camera lens. Now, that's crazy that I didn't know it was going to do that, but I mean, it's been broke for a couple of weeks and I haven't been live for a couple of weeks, so that makes sense, I guess. Let me find some eye protection. Holy shit. That's horrible. Can't see a damn thing. I don't know about where y'all at, but it's already getting cold in Alabama. It's in the 40s here right now, so it's not really wise to be working at night. I should really be here during the day, but I knew if I came today and worked, I would be wore out and hurting and needing to lay down by the time the live stream started. So I didn't. I waited, and here I am. And we're gonna grind this out because I at least want to heat treat a couple of these. There's been so many orders, I'm way behind. But clean that belt up and swap it over to the other wheel. Well, that's entirely too loud. The tracking is off, the belt's rubbing against the edge there. Let's see what that does. Oh, that works. Well, I'm gonna finish this one up, and that'll be the only one I grind, but I gotta get this one done. Sorry about the noise. Unfortunately, that's the only one I'm going to do, so y'all ain't got to put up with it. Really, all I'm worried about getting done tonight are two. This is Jacob Vargas's and Sobit scooters. I'm going to have to do some disassembly on my grinder setup. We've got the wheel too close to the counter, and the adjustment hits. I can't adjust it to one side enough, but if any of you guys know anything about these items, I may need some help. I went to put that part right there on, and it went on about 1 inch and literally locked the fuck up. I can't tap it back off. I can't get it to go any further on. It's secure. Unfortunately, it's at a perfect length of pull for me. I just hate the fact that it's not adjustable, and it's supposed to be, but I hate the fact that I can't adjust it like I'm supposed to be able to. So we're gonna get these holes drilled in this, get these heat treated. So I really want to get these two. Really want to get these two done for these fine gentlemen this week. Just marking my holes, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cold in here already. I've got a hoodie on. I'd probably been fine if I'd wore like a t-shirt under it, layered up a little bit. When I was watching OCD for EDC, my fingers got to stinging a little bit. Looks like I'm gonna need a new drill bit. This one's starting to get a little dull. It'll get through this knife though. A lot of people think I drill these holes like this for weight reduction, but not necessarily. These holes I drill so that the epoxy can pass through from one scale to the other. And I drill them in strategic locations at the points that they would most likely separate at. I guess it does reduce the weight, maybe I don't know, probably not even an ounce. But I didn't always do this. And I have one customer that actually seriously hard uses my knife he bought from me. I don't think he has to. I think it's one of them situations where he wanted to see, just to see how tough it was. So I kind of learned my lesson on that one. I got to have more through holes for the epoxy to pass through. But in all honesty, what he was doing with it, if it had bolt-on hardware, it would have broke. I might not even get all these holes done on this one. This bit is about done. I think I said that the last time I used the drill. And of course I have forgotten it since, so I have not replaced it yet. Speaking of OCD for EDC, he's the one that turned me on to this Mystic metal mover. And my drill bits, that's one reason why I forget to replace them, because they last so long now. I used to have to replace it every couple of knives. Now that I don't, I just keep forgetting to buy more. I bet I've drilled 20 knives with this drill bit. And I don't apply it as often as you probably should. Well, that might be all she wrote, guys. She might be done. All I need is one more hole. Got it. What's up, Cliff? Oh, Jacob is here. How you doing, Jacob? We're gonna heat treat your blade tonight, buddy. I don't know if y'all guys like watching heat treating. I feel like it's boring for y'all to watch, but it excites me. Yeah, me had, my wheel was a little bit, my wheel here was a little bit cocked. It didn't really matter, but it was. And he fixed it. He like tweaked it, but now that he has, it's running the belt all the way into that. So we won't be using that tonight. That's entirely too loud. See where our temperature's at. Look there, we already at 1,300 degrees. We'll be heat treating here in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, actually while it's at 13, I'm gonna go ahead and stick these in, let them be catching up, getting up to temp. I guess I'll take the camera over here, y'all can see that. I just said not like it's very exciting, but you can just see it glowing orange in there. I probably can't see anything from my fat ass getting in the way. All right. Take this with you. For the heat treat, yeah. I'll try to set it up a little better where you can see inside the oven when I open it here shortly. Last time I was here, I did some grinding. Let me see. One of my Tanto heathens. But Dylan, this is the reason why I highly recommend you getting Pro Cut. That's literally just a 36 grit belt. That's right off of a 36 grit hogger, buddy. And it's already pretty clean. You can see some scratch lines up here, but once I hit it on the Scotch-Brite, those will clean right up. This stuff just cleans up really easy. Whereas like MagnaCut for me is bad to get what I like to call shadows. Like part of the blade will be super, you know, just like a flat gray, nice consistent grind lines, and then there'll just be spots in it that look a little darker, like, but they're not just a little darker, they're a little bit shinier too. It's like they polished more than the other part. Dude, you can work the shit out of that metal and not get it back out. I don't know. It's just a little harder for me to finish is all I'm getting at. But I got a Thug right here, Crewwear Thug, that is, I've got the handles attached to it. So we're going to get these handles shaped. Because I only like 2 more of these and I can start doing the Forests. So, got to get at it. Let's take this belt back off here. You ain't got to hear that bullshit. That's what happens when you let Meathead touch something. Nah, I'm kidding. It didn't need to be straightened. If it was only straight because it was running crooked, then that's a problem. The reason I prefer using this wheel, this larger one, because at this point, it shoots everything straight down. This shoots everything like up and out. Makes a bigger mess. makes a mess. Might stop on that for a minute. I got another one over here. This is Aiden Miguel's. It's his heathen. I just had a, while I was grinding, guys, just had a handle separate. And I want to talk about it because it's something I've learned. I've watched, I don't know, at least a dozen videos on segmented handle scales. And that was the first time I ever seen anybody use super glue. They were using super glue to attach the scale to the liner, to attach everything. And then they'd use epoxy to attach the finished product to the knife. So I tried that on this. And the liner came right off the scale, or the scale came right off the liner. Now, this is not a huge deal. It tells me that super glue for this job is bullshit. But I can go back and re-epoxy this since it did it after it was shaped. That'd be fine. But, you know, if it hadn't came loose on the grinder, and by the time I pinned it and there was glue passed all the way through, it probably wouldn't be an issue. But, you know, I don't like it. We'll never do it again. So we're not going to get finished that knife tonight. Fortunately, this one doesn't have a liner. And not every knife I've done or sold already, actually none of them were super glued. I just started that recently after watching all those videos. All these high-end knife makers use it. And I think that may boil down to the fact that a lot of those guys are making knives that are probably never going to be used. So now I know I will never do that again. Well, tonight's just going to be full of mistakes because I've made another one. I used my 1/4-inch screws to put through these holes to line my scale up before I clamped it, and then I forgot to take them out. So now that's the difference. Y'all saw that. I was just sanding that and that scale popped off. This screw's actually epoxied in. And it won't budge. That screw may just become the pin. And it'll be a damn super strong one. If I can't get it out, I'm going to put the other screw back in. I'm going to re-epoxy it, put it back in. It won't budge, man. So that's kind of, I mean, it's going to be super strong, no doubt, because I mean, I can't even back it out, so we know it's got a good hold. So I'm going to mix up some epoxy, put this screw back in, tighten them back down, because as you can see, they come out perfectly flush. So actually, I'm not going to give up that easy. I'm going to try a few more minutes, see if I can get that out. Because I need these screws that go to my jig. I mean, I can get more. And I never thought about that. Maybe using 1/4-inch screws is the deal. That way when I put them in, you got the threads, all that much more bite, and you can just grind it down. That may actually be stronger. I don't want to do it on this one unless I have to, because I knew what pins I wanted to use. But that might be something I start looking at in the future. Jesus Christ, that's got a good bite. All right, it's coming now. I didn't know that about Chicago screws. You know, I looked up Chicago screws for attaching scales, which is just a hardware, you know, to bolt the scale on. And I wasn't aware you're supposed to grind the heads off them too. That's all they do is become pins. Because I thought, well, I don't like the fact that there's hardware on one side of the knife and there's not on the other. There's not supposed to be hardware. You're supposed to bolt them on. Actually, they said epoxy it, just like I did here by accident. Put your epoxy on, put your bolts in, bolt it down, and then when you're done, you grind the heads off the screws. 113 people in here watching me screw up. Almost got it out though. And I dropped it again. Told you how cold it is in here. My fingers ain't working right. My glasses is fogging up. There, they're both out. We'll shape this one. Check that temperature first. It's at 1430 degrees, so it won't take just a couple more minutes. We'll be ready to start the timer. We're just grinding that micarta down until it's flush on the spine of the knife. Try to do that all the way around. I know I asked that question about that AR pistol brace. Didn't even look at the chat to see if everybody had an answer, but that's something you might have some knowledge about. Message me. I'm sure Kyle can help me with it. Any suggestions would be appreciated. That pisses me off. I just bought that phone, now it's all busted up. But that's my fault. My old Butterfingers caused it. Gotta get the die grinder out here and cut the I can cut out that finger tool. The reason I didn't want to leave those screws in is because I have drilled 1/4-inch holes here and here for my pins, but I'm going to pour them with epoxy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and take a larger drill bit and countersink each of these holes. So when I pour the epoxy pin, not only will the epoxy be attaching to the knife blank itself, to the scale, but it'll be barbell shaped. So, you know, fatter on each end than it is the middle, so there's no way that scale can ever pull away. Just something I'm trying, you know, trying out different stuff, see if I can make stuff stronger, better, whatever. I think I've been a little too overly nervous about it ever since I had that one handle come off. But like I said, he was batoning with it, so. But I never said he couldn't. That's what it's actually going to look like. That's a midnight black jute micarta. This is by far the toughest handle material I've ever experienced. This shit is gnarly tough. Let's see what our temperature is. We're at 1545, so about another 5 degrees, we'll start the timer. This stuff right here, see there's jimps cut into the spine. There's some jimping here, there's some jimping here. So now what I'm going to do is take the same grinder I cut those jimps with and clean the micarta out of them. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. Dropped that, didn't I? I don't hear. What are you talking about, Ryan? Is something wrong? Ryan just messaged me, said he can't hear or see something coming through. Oh, y'all talking about the lights being all crazy because my screen's cracked right across the. Now Kyle's messaged me, bitching about me holding this in my hand, running a grinder across it. But yeah, now I'll clean it up with a file. It'd take an hour and a half to cut that out with a file. And my card just, like I said, it's just tough as shit, man. All right, so I got to start my timer. We're at 15:50. Kyle, come in here bitching to me. Just because I timed you out. All right, timer has started. I don't know why y'all message me while I'm live. You know I can't see it. I mean, I see it flash up there, but by the time I pull it up to look, it's already gone. So we'll set that to the side till we can get it. I'm not going to pour those pins tonight. It's too cold in here. The epoxy won't work right. If these light streaks are horrible, guys, I can end this. It ain't a big thing. I didn't realize that it cracked right across the camera. That is really annoying, y'all, when y'all do that. And I'm sure they can all hear my messenger going off. It makes it look like a glamour shot. You're right, Homer, it does. It puts that starburst. Anyway. That's really all I have to do tonight. I wanted to get those two knives heat treated. I was going to do the handles on that thug, but now I got to clean it up, sand them, re-epoxy it, and I can't epoxy it here. Just won't work. Too cold. Cannot pour acrylic resin or epoxy resin less than 70 degrees. And I don't like to pour it that cold. So I ain't gonna get as much done tonight as I planned, but that's okay. It's still fairly warm during the day. Like I said, I would have been here during the day, but I knew I'd get to hurting, have to go home. I need some stuff done. Where you want me to start the list? What are you talking about? Looking at me. Yeah, I messed up and left all my shit in here the other night. But then again, maybe I don't need to take it home till I figure out that brace. We might need some tools to remove it. Tell you right now, if it comes down to running it, I'm going to leave it. Because I ain't busting up a $100 SB5 brace just because it won't slide up far enough. The length of pull on it right now, just like it is perfect. So I'm a big guy with long arms, and that was my issue. That was my issue with this thing. It was choked all the way up, and it was too short, like it was all up in my face, and that's not comfortable at all. What are you talking about, meathead? You need some stuff done. I don't know a soul on this planet that works harder than meathead does. No, meathead, don't be hitting on it with a hammer. I can't afford to replace it. It's not my shop, buddy. It belongs to Mr. Meathead 0974 up there in the chat. Since we threw grinding for tonight, because of my mistake and Meathead's mistake, I'll go ahead and get this mess swept up. I don't know if you was in here, Meathead, but when you tweaked that grinder and got the wheels stand up straight, now it's got the belt pushed all the way over into the drum. And I can't adjust it because that adjustment lever needs to go down and it's hitting the box. So we're gonna have to fix that before I can do any more grinding. So instead of grinding in between heat treating, we sweep it. I know this is riveting entertainment, especially since y'all can't even see me sweep. It's amazing to me how removing that little bit of material created this. Because I swept the other day before I left. You can ask Meathead, he watched me. The little bit of grinding we've done, guys, this is what we created. So you can imagine those nights that I come in and I grind a bunch of shit and then get to hurting and have to go home and leave that mess. You can imagine what it looks like when Meathead walks in. And he gets madder than a no-pet hen about it too, and I don't blame him. I guess really I need a dust collection system, but I bet that'd be the most expensive thing I've ever bought other than a home. I don't know what a dust collection system costs, but even though it's just a big shop vac with some extra hoses and inlets, I bet that shit's expensive. What's this wee shit? Imagine them nights when you do for a week and don't sweep. Yeah, yeah, that happened. And I came in and noticed the floor had been swept. And I was a little nervous to even speak to me yet, because I knew he was not happy with me. And he handled it pretty well. He wasn't a complete dick about it, but he let me know his dissatisfaction about the whole situation. So, like I said, I don't mind it. I got these scales right here. I wanted to show y'all. I learned something. These are shred carbon fiber. You see the black carbon fiber all in there? They'll look different when you grind it. But I learned using this foil, this shredded colored foil, the majority of it floats right to the top. So I'd be willing to bet when I grind this, most of this purple goes away. So maybe I just might not be able to use the secondary color at all. But I don't know if the camera will pick it up. If you get up close, you can see all the shred carbon fiber in there. That's why I didn't send you pictures, Paul, because the first batch I made, of all the studying I've done about this, the one thing I didn't bother to research was which type of epoxy you have to use. And apparently it's a different type of epoxy than what I have, because It literally just, the epoxy just melted the carbon fiber, turned it into a big, nasty glob that will never be good for anything. So, needless to say, that's no good. But I figured out. You live and you learn, man. You think what's stuck in position? Yeah, it slid right on the buffer tube, and it got a little snug. So I just stood it up and bumped it one time, and man, it ain't budged since. I can't show y'all because y'all know I can't touch things like that on a live stream. But astigmatism, it does have astigmatism. But I didn't notice it, but you can see the crack runs right across the camera. And if there's any light, it catches it. But yeah, it went on that far, which is about an inch, and it just froze. Now it won't back up, won't go any further. And of course, Meathead's done pounded on it a couple of times too, trying to get it to go down. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm not mad about it if it stays right there where it's at forever. And back off on the hardener when you mix the form, yeah. Well, I'm sure my chemical process is just different, but when I mixed it, as soon as I stirred it, man, it all just, the carbon fiber shreds just like melted and turned into a big old glob. I figured it out. Let's see, we got 3 minutes before we take one of these out of the oven. Get it quenched. We get to see some fire. I don't know about y'all, but down here in the South, us Southern gentlemen absolutely enjoy seeing fire. So I'll get the camera set up over here where y'all don't miss it. So what we got here is the vise. There's a quench bucket. Well, I had more clip points than I thought I did. That's awesome. I didn't even know those three were laying there. They ain't cut out yet, but they're drawn on. If my grinder was working, we'd get them shaped up, but it's not just that it's annoying to you guys to hear. It's also eating into the side of my drum, so we can't have that. Louis the Knife Addict. What's up, Louis? But I guess when this is done, if I still feel good, I could probably grind one out on the small grinder. It's just more work. How long we got? 2 minutes. Yeah, I can shape it on this. But I must remember that my drill bit is fucking shot. There's probably another one around here. I usually buy, when I go to Lowe's, it's a real odd size. It's a 64th above 1/4, so whatever that is. And it's weird that it's the only drill bit DeWalt sells that's in a 64th denomination, at Lowe's anyway. But it, it just gives you something just a cunt hair bigger than 1/4 so the bolts will go through. Ah, time to make fire. Let's get it. Now we gotta let it get back up to 1550 before we take the next one out. I really thought I'd be able to get by without replacing this phone since I just bought it. I was like, well, it's got a crack, but I'll be all right for a while. Apparently, now I gotta buy a new phone a lot quicker than I thought. That sucks. But I just get the cheapest shit that Cricket offers. And LCAP, since you're here, I just realized I do still have, I did find the other 14C kitchen knife blank. So get with me on that. If you'd rather have that than what we talked about the other day, I've got one right here. I knew you had one because when I made them, I had them all assigned to somebody. And then I couldn't find it, but yeah, it's here. We're gonna take a look while we got a couple of minutes at the stuff I've got going to Kyle Monday. Got a few spread out over here. We got Bugsy's kitchen knife. Gotcha. Nice walnut handles with some Scotch-Brite micarta. Yeah, still has to be lasered, so I'm gonna see if, no, it's already lasered, I'm sorry. Then we got Mr. B's Blades knife. All finished up. Going back to Kyle for resharpening. We made this little mini Santoku at an S90V at about 64 HRC for Kyle's mom for a kitchen knife. That's going to him. And then we've got the 4 frets that I shared on the Instagram. They're all ready to roll out. I'd rather have the larger go to, okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. I just saw it. I remember that's what we talked about first. I was gonna make sure you didn't still want it. But not a big deal at all, man. That other bar still should be here probably Monday or Tuesday. Now, I had a bar here that I've been cutting up, but as you can see, that's a little thick for a kitchen knife. We don't want to do that. I don't think there's anything else. Anyway, it's back up to temp yet. Oh, 1538. So I guess we'll get this one heat treated. I may call it. But there's my little mini Santoku. It's only like a 6-7 inch blade. It's not quite as long. I've had a couple people tell me my handles need to be bigger, but when I use a kitchen knife, I use it like this. So I've only got 3 fingers on the handle. I can get 4 on this. It's a little crowded, but maybe I do need to start making them a little bigger because, you know, the customer's what matters, not what I like, but. Sometime here in the near future, we got to finish this bad boy up. That's Sawtooth Dave's S&T. You know, you only make a knife this ridiculous for Sawtooth Dave. Then we got to start on Mr. Cheeto Bandito's S90V little bird and trout. And we got plenty to do, guys. Plenty to do. I am not at a short of stuff to work on. That's for sure. I'm not short of, not at a short. Yeah, it's pretty badass. What's it good is it? Fuck, I don't know, man. There's old meathead. He went from the damn chat to in the house, just like that. Oh, he said he's gonna come fix that fucking grinder while I'd shut up about it. You'd think a damn grown ass man, a knife maker, would be able to fix his own grinder, wouldn't you? Do you ever? That little live stream we did was the longest I think I've seen you sit in years.
Look at it.
You didn't want to torture me with it, don't you?
Hell yeah.
We got a truck coming in the shop, guys, that has been my dream truck for 20 years. I've had to look at it and want it and ask me, he had to talk to the owner about buying it from him, and he won't sell that thing, he won't never get rid of it. Next thing I know, Meathead owns it. Did he give it to you or did his kids?
Birthday present last year, 50.
He gave it to you for your 50th birthday? Yeah. So now, I don't just get to admire it from 100 yards away and wish I owned it. Now, I get to look at it every time I come to the shop, knowing it ain't mine. But I don't give a damn if it's mine or not. I'll drive that truck. Maybe I just have to have me locked up, I reckon. Get all this oil off of it. Get it over here in cryo. And tomorrow, I will temper these bad boys and get them ground. I'll be right back. I just talked to my mechanic. Who are you talking to? You fixing to talk to yourself?
I'm listening to Dr. Stephanie.
Oh, I didn't know you was on the phone.
Well, I didn't know. She's going to get on the line and start calling us out on our bullshit. I started with the logic.
Told her what?
You want to know how to get on your live when you start calling?
Yeah.
Or she calling us out on our bullshit? And I said, you know, we can't watch you.
Yeah, Kyle off her at the set.
I was watching it yesterday.
me get this oven turned off, guys. I don't reckon I got a whole lot more to do tonight, but in all honesty, I was kind of looking forward to maybe going to bed tonight and not being in pain, so maybe calling it early, not a bad idea. I'm glad you said that, Louise. I said that S90V was 64, and it's not. That's not correct. It's just shy of 63.
Stephanie just trying to box everything, so.
Is she?
Can't tell that something.
She a woman. You can't tell none of them nothing. So what you gonna do, me? Just bend on
That
it?
motherfucker.
Huh?
Grind that off of it.
How you gonna do that?
I brought the grinder back.
Yeah, I was wondering. I know she took my damn grinder.
I had to have it cut the fence off the neighbor's yard today.
Heard you had to cut the damn emergency brake cover or something off that truck to get it to roll.
No, I picked it up before.
Oh. I really didn't think that thing would pick up the forklifts. I mean, pick up the truck.
Picked up a whole tractor today.
Huh. It seems like it'd be, it don't sound like it's got enough cattle weight.
You just gotta depends on how scared the driver is,
I'd be scared.
not me.
As soon as that some bitch teeters just a little bit, I'm jumping off.
Put your feet on the dash, keep.
You done rode it down the side of the mountain once, didn't you?
Put your feet on the dash, keep jerking levers, it'll straighten up.
They had a big damn, got them big orange forklifts they load lumber with. They had one at work. Me had to go to deliver the lumber. Side of a mountain where they building a house. The damn forklift rolled over on him, broke his damn neck and fucked him all up. And I think they were so happy that he didn't follow them.
I didn't know I got to somebody.
Yeah, I think they're so happy. Well, let's stick with my story since we're on the internet.
Yeah.
Since this is permanent.
Yeah,
They were so happy he didn't sue them, they let him have the forklift.
Yeah,
Or some folks say
per se.
that insurance claimed it totaled, and then
No,
it
it
just
was totaled.
and then it just disappeared.
Yeah. That thing grew wings.
So how you gonna get in there to cut it?
Magic. That's another lie.
Who's lying? Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Mayhead's not gonna maybe be close to as big as Shane's. The boys together were creating eclipse. Let's compare noggin sizes.
Huh?
Get your noggin
you
in.
got me,
Get your
babe.
noggin in here.
Look, I got a little peanut head next to yours.
Little peanut head. How bad does that look on the screen? Look on my screen. Is it that bad on TV when you're watching it?
Yep.
Is
No, not quite that bad. It looks like somebody's got that, what's that where you can't see at night?
Astigmatism?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, somebody already said that.
Oh. It's kind of weird looking.
Yeah. Twins.
Oh, here. Can't get down in there.
We just look like because I'm wearing his glasses.
Yeah, Riley doesn't making fun of them.
Fun of what?
Your glasses.
My glasses? Did you tell her that they're your glasses?
Yeah. I did.
Did you see that shit, dude? That was sickening. I started the live stream, gonna clean up the handles on this knife. The damn.
Oh, hell, you're hogging on it like a fucking two-handed.
I always do, but the difference is I've always used two-part epoxy. And I watch these professional knife makers on YouTube gluing their liners on with CA glue. So that's what I did.
What the hell's that?
Super glue.
Oh, hell, that stuff ain't worth a damn.
No, ain't worth shit.
You want to fix a ceramic, teddy bear or something, that's fine.
Yeah, ceramic teddy bear. That'd be
Nothing you gonna hold
uncomfortable.
on to.
That'd be uncomfortable. I want to see me hit spell that without autocorrect. What, stigmatism?
Yeah.
Colin's fighting words down here in Alabama.
Can't see in the dark, bitch.
There's fighting words in Alabama. We got to see one of the best ass whoopings we've ever witnessed. Over a guy telling somebody to spell that.
Smirk.
Yeah, smirk.
Spell smirk.
The spell smirk, motherfucker. He didn't spell smirk, but he kicked the shit out of that man. I'm talking about stomped his ass in front of his wife and
They
children.
did. They crow hopped him right on the front step.
Yeah. I'll have to admit, I was actually impressed. I didn't think Shannon would be about shit.
They hit him pretty hard.
He fucking, dude, I felt it. You know what I mean?
He didn't want to hear Hank no more after that.
No.
That's what got it started.
That's what was so funny though, was the fact there was already tension. Because Douglas knew that his buddy Shannon was sleeping with his wife.
God, man, you just telling everybody's bullshit on the internet.
They don't know who these people are.
Yeah, but the internet's still internet.
It don't matter.
It's going in the cloud.
I want both them motherfuckers. I don't care if they hear it or not.
Come on, Dale.
Come on, gal. But anyway, so it was, yeah.
It was over.
Shannon told Douglas to get that smirk off his face. And Douglas said, spell smirk, because Shannon's not a very smart guy.
He said, spell smart, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then crow hop.
Crow hop. Boom!
Oh, God, it was crazy.
That's one of the few ass whoopings I've witnessed I felt bad about. But it was only because his daughter was sitting there squalling because she thought her daddy was dying.
He's got his goddamn head rattled.
Got his head rattled.
Always take a fucking beating.
Yeah. I was supposed to fight both them motherfuckers. Did they show up? Not Douglas, but Shannon and Rodney.
Come on, man.
Rodney was like, I'll meet you, I'll fight you right there at Big John in front of everybody.
Over
I
what?
was like, motherfucker, you know where I'm at.
Over bed?
The hell we right here in the driveway, right? No, over Cassandra. Because I caught him getting a blowjob from his best friend's wife. And he thought because I rolled up on him and saw it, I must be the one that told everybody. I didn't tell nobody shit. I was cheating too. I had a goddamn 19-year-old girl in the truck with me when I run into
I
her.
couldn't afford to say nothing.
Yeah. That's what I told him. It was like, if you want to fight, motherfucker, we can fight there, we can fight right here. I don't give a damn how much you wrestle.
He was shooting at us that night, remember? We was laughing.
Yeah. I wrestled in high school. Give a goddamn. You can wrestle your ass up out of that dirt and I hit you, what you do.
You wrestle, you take stuff in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like he was a state champ or anything. Damn dude was a cook. Yeah, he was a cook and got his ass beat.
He's Alabama City champ.
Yeah, Alabama City champ. Well, hell, if you can pass the drug test with no meth in your system, you can be the Alabama City champ. I'll be honest, meathead, we probably need to take something off and do a little bit of a redesign because I've got that lever so tight. I tightened a nut somewhere. I don't remember which nut it was. Yeah, listen to me. I tightened.
It's up against that box.
I know, but I've got this so tight that it won't, you can't hardly turn it to adjust it. I over tightened it.
No.
Is there a nut on the backside? Is that where it's at?
No, it's a cam.
Or
It's up against the box.
I know it's up against the box, but even when it's not, even when I try to go further up, it's way too hard to turn. You know that over there, you can turn it with or this one right here, you can turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it too tight. Can't tell him shit.
It's not what my fault.
I'd wrestle meathead for an Arby's dinner, but it has to be in green jello. Meathead jello wrestle your ass.
Hell yeah, who's that?
Kyle?
Hell yeah. I was looking big naked when we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna learn it.
We're gonna wrestle in jello, we're gonna do it naked.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna put you in a damn penis bar. Rear penis choke.
Yeah. Put you in the rear naked choke.
Yeah, I think that must be what I tightened, because that lever right there got super tight.
God, dog.
Hey, son, there ain't no fucking,
You put your damn big arms on this.
I did. I ain't lost all my strength, just most of my endurance.
Yeah, you crank that bottom one down.
Let me guess, it's one we can't get to.
I'll get to it. I might have to go burn my wrench.
Why don't you just take that wheel off?
Yeah, right. All right, this works now.
This is loose now?
Huh?
Hang on a second, let me see.
What'd you do with that pipe I told you not to lose?
It's in this area. Well, I promise it is, because it was in the floor. It might still be in the floor over here. It fell and rolled underneath the table, but I thought I got it. It was right there by that wheel.
And that still don't move.
I don't see it. Yeah, that cam's way too tight.
Oh, there's a big nut.
Yeah, that's one I was thinking of, the big nut.
Yeah.
You gotta take that drum off, ain't you?
Oh, yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. Whew. I ain't gonna lie to y'all about this heat treat on this Pro Cut. That's so fucking easy, man. I want to do all of them in Pro Cut if I could. Not saying I'm not doing any more alloy steels, but that heat treat process is just so fast and easy. Takes a lot of effort out. I need to quit walking around, boy. I need to quit doing. We're gonna get this foot really throbbing. So what we'll do, we'll sit here and watch Meathead work. You gonna fix my AR pistol buffer to you while you at it? No, we ain't hitting it with a hammer. That's what I figured. Hey, well, I'll take this side off, put a washer behind it while we're at it. Huh? Ain't doing that. Anyway, Ryan Ellis. I say Shane and Meathead. Indian leg wrestle and the winner gets to finger the loser's balloon knot. Ryan Ellis said, I say Shane and Meathead, Indian leg wrestle, and the winner gets to finger the loser's balloon knot.
What's a balloon?
Your butthole.
Oh.
You know, it looks like a tied up balloon.
No, not really. I ain't never looked at my butthole.
Ain't you not ever looked at any buttholes? They all kind of look the same. They all look like a balloon knot.
I thought it was no smoker's mind. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's funny shit. Pro Cut and CPM 154 come out gorgeous. I know, dude. That's why I love using it, whoever that is. I apologize. I took my glasses off. I can't read your name. That's my favorite thing about Pro Cut is how pretty it comes out. It's off a 36 grit belt. I typically make a couple of swipes on a Scotch-Brite finishing belt. Fuck, it looks production. It looks really good. Hey, Riley's in here. Not sure why that says Riley. Oh, but this is Stephanie. Kyle, handle that for us, since it's not Riley.
No, she got on Riley.
Yeah, she's on Riley's profile, talking shit.
No, Riley ain't gonna do that.
Stephanie said Harvey's dinner next week. I think Riley's smart enough to know not to be in here.
She was in there earlier.
Yeah. I guess I'll show you, at least show you what he's doing. So here's where our problem lies. This is the adjustment for the tracking. As you can see, it hits the damn box it's attached to. So he's taking this drum right here off so we can loosen.
This something that's hell to get out too.
Is it?
Hell yeah.
It is aluminum now.
I know.
I know you and aluminum don't typically get along.
I ain't gonna get along with this thing too long.
Well, if you're worried about it, don't take it off. And we just take these screws out, take this box off, get it out of the way. It'll take fucking 90 seconds. You hear what I said? I think like 5 bolts in here we can take out. Set this out of the way. I just swept this motherfucker.
Oh, this is coming out of your grinder, motherfucker.
Ellis, stop using logic. Yeah, that's what I just said, Ellis. It'd be easier just to move the box over half an inch. Meathead ain't listening. You take that drill and go, rant, 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 rant. Slide it over, bolt it right back up. He's got damn professional contractor, Meathead. You know how them professional contractors are. They know their shit.
You gotta get some half-ass going behind and fix their fuck up.
Yeah. That's all it takes to work for professional contractors. Stand there and be very vigilant, listening to every word he says, and then do it right. Because he don't know what the hell he talking about. I ain't never met one that did. Not a damn one. All of them dumb as a box of hammers. God, Kyle said this is all your fault to begin with. You fucked it up when you built it. That's what Kyle said. Yeah, Kyle. Drive down here and do it yourself. Or I guess I could do it.
Put your pom-poms up, put your work gloves on.
Kyle ain't never, I bet Kyle ain't never even had a blister. Look, can you get a blister playing golf?
Yeah.
Okay, he may have had a blister then. Kyle, you want to repeat out loud what your dad said about manual labor? Kyle says that. Maybe I shouldn't. Somebody I know's daddy told him, if you need manual labor, you call manual. If you need manual labor, call Manuel. Crispy critter. And it's easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. You're right. Fuck off, Shane. I would feel bad. It ain't that many. Maybe it got me wanting a beer now. You didn't bring no more beer? Well, I ain't gonna drink yours. There's usually 2 or 3 of some white trash hoe left it in the fridge. All her white trash hoe friends. Kyle, I hope you didn't push that. Surely you at least timed her out for a minute or so, right?
No, he didn't. She's hearing all this. She's laughing.
Oh.
That's she's married to me. She can take a joke.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I done walked a mile in this fucking place.
Nothing.
And ain't accomplished a damn thing. I got some knives heat treated. There's that. I got the handle shaped on one, fucked up another one. Drink 2, damn it. I got time right. I don't know that woman. Just because she in here talking shit, or she's on the phone talking shit anyway. Who's that? No more toilet paper delivered for you. You're gonna have to wipe your ass with your hand. I wiped my ass with my hand before, woman. I ain't scared. But I think I've used the toilet paper in this shop one time. Now, meatheads accused me of taking many massive dumps and stopping up the toilet. Not a single one of them times was it me. I think I've shit here one time. What the hell? You telling Stephanie I'm the one going through all the toilet paper? You tell Stephanie I'm the one going through all the toilet paper here? I ain't never shit here but one time since this place been built. That was not me. I wouldn't do you that way, meathead. I wouldn't shit in your toilet and leave it.
There's a fucking file. There's the pressure. You done good on that one.
I would have told you it was mine if it was a big old pile.
There's a fucking, it's like, wow. I didn't want to flush it. I wanted to frame it.
I bet it was Cindy shitting out a half case of Michelob Ultra to pulled pork barbecue. Huh? Cindy.
She drank Busch Light.
A Busch Light. And she drank a lot more than a half case, don't she?
That's about normal.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
That's just my thing.
Just, he ain't gonna move that box, y'all. Just can't have it. Just can't do. Just money. Yeah, Ryan, you're right about that.
I'm sorry.
He just sawed the tracking adjustment lever off my fucking grinder with a Milwaukee 18-volt handheld sawzall. I was impressed. It didn't take you 30 seconds.
10 seconds. I didn't even have to get out of level this fucking box back up.
Ryan Ellis, one of them He's one of them DeWalt boys.
Well, he get that's his problem.
Right.
He talking about
He got a whole shop full of DeWalt
talking about
tools.
balloon nut.
Yeah, he knows all about balloon nut.
He's tied to one, played with one, and spit on one.
I saw him at a damn pride parade, walking down the
Yeah.
street holding that DeWalt up.
20-volt impact up with a dead battery.
Yeah.
Warranty, firing up.
You wouldn't believe me. There's a hope. If you started right now watching all the Instagram clips about DeWalt owners being gay, you wouldn't finish for a month.
Oh no,
There's thousands of them.
they're riding over the road, the owners.
That and electricians being gay.
Yeah.
Bunch of them.
Yeah.
I send them Ryan every time I see
10
one.
seconds, say they charge you 4 hours for that.
Ryan, you wouldn't charge me 4 hours, would you?
Mhm.
I know that sound from anywhere. That's what the electricians consider a damn precision cutting instrument. Fucking saws off.
See, I bet you pretty, look at that. Straight.
Let's go look at it, y'all.
That's high class shit right there.
Did you do that 45 on purpose?
It's a 30.
It's a 30. Is that for better ergonomics?
Stood on my left leg.
All right, let's see if it worked.
Oh, because you got that nut so fucking tight. And I can't get the wheel off.
Oh. Well, that's beside the point. Does it work? Put a belt on it, see what it does.
I mean, you're hitting with a fucking vise or with a clamp. Wonder why it won't turn. Shit.
I had to hit it with a clamp because it's too tight.
Oh, you done that.
I don't fucking play. Oh, look at there.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Big head fixes, y'all. And all they had to do was cut a big chunk off my damn expensive grinding attachment with a sawzall.
Bait on it with a safe clamp anyway, so what the hell?
No, I'm not. I ain't never gonna touch it again. It's center. I ain't got no reason to fuck with it
problem
now.
solved.
Problem solved.
Yep, Rome wasn't built in a day.
No. Fucking. Anywho,
We got too many fingers and not enough fucking doers.
too many thinkers, not enough fucking doers. You're right there. That's what this whole send your kids to college bullshit created. Teach them how to think about shit and not be able to do a fucking thing.
Yeah. I can fuck it up and fix it 3 times before you can think about it.
And we always do.
Yeah,
We ain't never done that. We didn't fuck up twice beforehand.
sure. Now you about to go to grinding, making a mess and shit.
You already made a mess. I might as well shape this knife out. Just see how it works. I got to put my stuff on it. That'll be disconnected all the way around. Okay. Yeah. Well, kind of it. Let's go. make sure there's no smell. Goes straight down. This one goes something like this. Why I want to use it. I didn't mind them strong motors. Baby it. I ain't never done it about it. This one makes that ball. I don't like that oven. Illegal red paint. I pushed hard enough to belt line so it hit. I've been laying into it a little too hard. Mine's money, meathead. Huh? Yeah. The belt wore out. What I like to call not doing the damn thing. Well, I got 3 left. I got 10 more on the way. That done been done if I change it out. You know why I don't use the saw to cut that? I know how. I don't use it. Because I know this fits on a bullet quick, and you got a different symbol all over it comes to bullet. I keep that ball up. But the more I grind those scales on this, the more dust it goes. That's how much dust. I mostly use that to cut my car. I use it to cut some metal. The other reason I want to use this wheel is sweeping that handle is that radius to that wheel. Alright. You heading out? I'm about to I appreciate you coming to fix that, my dude. Huh? Yeah. I couldn't find anything else. I just grabbed that. So I guess I could sweep up this mess I made, huh? Yeah, you will. You'll come in a bad mood.
Not till about Wednesday.
You're like, God damn it. Damn that room. Right there. Hell, you don't bend over much better than I do, do you?
I know it, no. I just thought it down full.
I didn't, it fell. Guys, thanks for tuning into another Redneck Engineering episode 47. We might not make the prettiest shit. But we'll make it work when we did.
Hell yeah. Function before form, baby.
What I'm talking about.
I don't know about your sweeping technique, though. Ooh, that's rough.
Did I get it up or not?
You got it.
Why are you bitching?
I ain't bitching. I just comment. No.
All right, guys,
What's this?
we're going home. That's more knives. Pops Pro Cut.
Oh, that's that new stuff.
Yeah. This is Pro Cut. There's a bunch of Pro Cut around here right now. I got some Magna Cut and some S90V over there, but that's a damn all-day heat treat job. Huh? It's basically just a regular old carbon steel, just like, 1095 or something like that, but they added vanadium to it to make it harder so that it, I don't know how it welds, to be honest, but they added vanadium to make it hold an edge longer.
Oh, vanadium's what's made the sockets are made out of.
Is what?
Sockets.
Sockets?
Yeah.
Well, they say that. They say chrome vanadium, but I'd be willing to bet you there ain't 0.5% of vanadium in them. Let's go to the house. You gotta fight you, do it. I ain't gotta fight you on that, do it.
No, I've been at it all day.
All right, guys. I'm gonna grab up these knives and ship the call.
See y'all.
See ya.